The party is over for Boris Johnson. At least that's what his critics say, now that more than 40% of his own party has turned on him. But the Prime Minister did win last night's no confidence vote, thanks to the backing of 211 of his MPs. And the party line is that it's time to move on.
We're able now to draw a line under the issues that our opponents want to talk about, and we're able to get on with talking about what I think the people in this country want us to talk about.
Among those seemingly ready to get on with the job are Deputy Prime Minister Dominic Raab, Levelling Up Secretary Michael Gove, and Foreign Secretary Liz Truss.
He's already delivered on Brexit, he's delivered on COVID, on helping the economy recover, he's delivered on supporting Ukraine in the face of appalling Russian aggression. And that's what the Cabinet want him to carry on doing, and that's what the country wants him to carry on doing.
Cabinet Minister Jacob Rees-Mogg says Johnson won comfortably, and that even a majority of one would have been enough. This is despite saying Theresa May should resign in 2018, when she won a more comfortable majority than Johnson.
It's a very bad result for the Prime Minister. A majority of backbenchers voted against her. Well, I thought it was right at the time, but even I make mistakes. You know, I am, shocking as this is, one cannot maintain that every utterance one has ever made in public life is accurate.
Only last week, former Business Secretary Andrea Leadsom criticised Johnson's failure of leadership, but now she seems willing to move on.
I know the Prime Minister would want to focus on absolutely the priorities of this country.
But while Boris Johnson and his supporters might be ready to draw a line under the debacle, he only had a majority of 63, showing a lot of backbenchers and possibly a few ministers turned their backs on him. Many said Johnson knew he was in trouble when he was booed at the weekend's Platinum Jubilee celebrations.
Almost unheard of for a Conservative Prime Minister to be booed in that way by those people, and I think it says a lot about how far in public sight the Prime Minister has already fallen.
Joining Bridgen in the rebel ranks are former Tory leader William Hague, Scottish Conservative leader Douglas Ross, and Yorkshire MP Philip Davies. Former Foreign Secretary Jeremy Hunt, who is one of the bookies' favourites to replace Johnson, remained tight-lipped today. However, he had previously indicated he would be voting for change. And just hours before the vote, Johnson's own anti-corruption czar handed in his resignation over Partygate. John Penrose, so far the only member of the government to quit, voted for Johnson to go too.
It says in the Sucre report that it goes right to the top and that there are material failings, and of course leadership and integrity are absolutely central to the ministerial code. They are baked into it, they run through it like a stick of rock. So and I'm afraid is that means he's broken the ministerial code, and that means as a result that it's a resignation matter for any minister, and it also has to be a resignation matter for me as well.
I'll get that little piece of dandruff off.